So these 6 Embden geese are 1 week old today, and apparently they can talk when I talk. That's funny. They were born in Idaho and shipped here through USPS, and they spent a few days by themselves, and when we had some injured chickens that had been pecked in their tails, we ended up putting 9 chicks with them, and they tolerate the chicks, but I don't think they enjoy the chicks. The chickens seem to think that they are just big pillows for the most part, but they started out eating just a mush of crumbled starter feed and water, and I've been giving them some grass here and there, and they are definitely ready to pasture, other than the fact that it's still pretty cold out. And so I think in the next day or two, the remaining 5 injured chickens will probably go back out with their flock in the big coop, and pretty soon the geese will probably follow with one flock or another. I thought about putting them with the 128 meat birds, but I don't want them to get bullied. As much as the 9 chickens kind of push them around, I don't want 100 chickens to push them around. So we'll see how it goes as far as their integration into the layer flock, because that's where they'll end up living. They say that geese and ducks are really messy creatures, and I think it's all a matter of perspective, because as far as the food goes, they're a whole lot cleaner. The water, they make a mess in, because they kind of eat some food and then they drink some water, and it just turns a little cloudy. They definitely have bigger poops, but they're bigger animals. And when they poop, it kind of shoots out. It doesn't just plop out. So that's something that we need to get used to. But I really don't think that they're a messier bird than a chicken. Their food stays in their food, where the chicks seem to just kick all the food out and then leave it. They don't really seem to pick up after themselves. And the geese tend to be fairly clean with the food, so I'm okay with that. Pretty soon they're going to be having automatic waterers and plenty of pasture to graze on. So there's that. They'll be able to be just fine outside. I'm just waiting for the weather to warm up a little bit, and we'll go from there. It is amazing how fluffy they are, and I don't see any real feather growth like the chicks do. The chicks seem to grow pretty fast as far as the feathers go, and we'll see. This is our first time with geese. We don't really know what to expect 100%, but I think they're going to taste awfully good. Here in another few weeks, we'll be able to sex them. They're a big enough bird that you can actually check their vent to see if they're a male or a female. And so I'm hoping that there's at least one of each. It'd be great if there were 2 or 3, you know, kind of even pairs, so that way they can reproduce, and we'll have some goslings every year. That's kind of the plan. These are for meat, but if we can keep a couple around and reproduce and grow our flock, we will do that. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.